Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for June 2nd, 2015. And June is not starting off the way we expect it to with the warmer temperatures they were expecting for this time of year, and what we experienced last week. Definitely a big difference to start the month with some clouds and showers and some heavy rainfall, which now, granted, is much needed. And what we had last night was more of the kind we needed across these areas right here, except for South Jersey, Delaware got into some very heavy rainfall, which is the kind you don't want, which just runs off. But we did have a slow soaking rainfall here, last evening to the overnight hours for the area I've circled here, which is a very good thing for those areas that need it. Now, we are going to have some showers on this morning here. The models are very torn with what's going to happen today, and it's amazing. We just get within a few hours of what's going to happen tomorrow on Tuesday, when the models are projecting this. There's rainfall when it's going to shut off. Some models have it stopping very early. Others have it hanging on until about noon, and still others hanging on all day long. Taking a look at the global models right now, this is showing in the morning hours these clouds, showers, fog, drizzle. That's what we're going to be dealing with in the morning. We're optimistic that the afternoon, the shower chances disappear, and it just remains cloudy, and then eventually mostly cloudy as you head toward the overnight hours tonight. But the latest NAM that just came in is looking a little bit different. Here's a look at I'm going to start this off at 7 a.m. and just move this hour by hour ahead here. And here's noon. This doesn't look like it's stopping at all. Still could have some light shower activity across the area here, according to the NAM, here at 1 p.m. And this just continues and continues into the evening hours and just kind of sits there across the same area. Now, this is very light regardless of what it's showing here is very light. So it's uncertain if this is just picking up on some fog, mist, drizzle, that kind of thing, and just trying to show that here. I really doubt that it goes all day long here, but nothing would surprise me. It is weather. It kind of does what it wants, but then eventually it has this ending toward midnight, actually, tonight, which is quite a change from its previous run. So we'll take this with a grain of salt, but wouldn't be surprised if it does hang on past noon today, especially in areas that are shown here by the NAM to get that rain, which is right across the central part of our coverage area, it looks like. So the global models are saying here, we go to the next frame here beyond this, and saying that it's going to be fine in the afternoon, that we start just remain cloudy, of course, but we're going to dry out. So we'll have to, it's going to be a battle between the global models and the short range guidance, and we'll see who wins, of course, during this day. Just don't be surprised either way if either option occurs. Very tricky forecast today. High pressure is going to be setting up to our north here. It's going to actually push this frontal boundary that has been plaguing us for the last couple days farther to the south, and that's going to allow us to clear out. The winds are going to shift as a result of that, and we're going to get into a little bit of clearing, but it's going to be very temporary. This is going to be what we think is going to be Tuesday night. It's going to be mostly cloudy. This high pressure is then going to sink off the New England coastline and sit up in the shop in the Gulf of Maine. And at the same time, it's going to weaken. That's going to allow this frontal boundary to our south to start to move very slowly back to the north again. At the same time, you have a clockwise rotation of air around high pressure like this is going to create a marine flow, onshore flow at the same time. Whenever you have a marine flow or an east wind developing from this high pressure sitting over the Gulf of Maine, anytime basically you have a high pressure sitting in the Gulf of Maine, it usually spells trouble as far as keeping it mostly cloudy in our coverage area here. So if we're stuck in the clouds, of course the temperatures are held in check as well. So I think we're going to be dealing with that both Wednesday and Thursday, unfortunately. And Thursday might have a shower opportunity pop up here. We'll have to keep an eye on that, see how that plays out. Right now it looks isolated. And then a frontal boundary is going to approach for later Friday, introducing an isolated thunderstorm because we have a heat and instability are going to be increasing here on Friday. Might get back to 80 degrees again by the time we get to Friday. And again on Saturday before this frontal boundary here moves to the southeast and moves through our area here. Might touch off again some early showers and thunderstorms Saturday morning. May even linger in the afternoon further southeast of our coverage area here. You can see that here, some showers and thunderstorms going on later Saturday as well. But then after that, high pressure moving off to our north. This frontal boundary stays close to our area again to our south. This looks oddly familiar. Oddly familiar. Here's this frontal boundary sitting up to our south. Again, high pressure sitting right here in the Gulf of Maine. Onshore flow, mostly cloudy skies. So the whole theme, by this from this entire video, is that you're not going to see the sun too much over the next say 6-7 days. It'll be mostly a cloud-dominated forecast with that east wind and marine flow. Hopefully this, this is showing the worst-case scenario with the east wind and that marine flow. So hopefully the models adjust over the next couple days and maybe gives us a few breaks in there of sun. This improves a little bit as far as the forecast is concerned. But two things: one, the high pressure sitting over the Gulf of Maine, and these frontal boundaries that are just so close to our area that's going to keep everything, keep us stuck in the clouds with the persistent east wind and the cooler temperatures. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich, and that is your outlook for June 2nd, 2015. Have a great Tuesday.